The Philadelphia Derringer is a small muzzle-loaded single-shot concealed carry pistol invented by Henry Derringer and produced between 1852 and 1868. Derringer later referred to the smallest usable handgun of any given caliber and typically is a two-shot. There's a lot of things you probably knew about the Derringer, but we're going to take a look at 10 things you probably didn't know about the Derringer. Number 1. Henry Derringer, son and apprentice of Henry Derringer Sr., who moved to the U.S. from Germany before the Revolutionary War. He was a gun manufacturer who produced the famous Pennsylvania rifle, also known as the Kentucky rifle or the long rifle. It was the first commonly used rifle for hunting and warfare. It was the most commonly used gun in the French Indian Wars as well as the Revolutionary War. Number 2. Henry Derringer's early work on the Model 1817, which was designed specifically for the Native American tribes based on agreements from the government. Through designing guns specifically made for warfare, Henry Derringer saw a real need for a concealed carry weapon, and that's why he invented the Philadelphia Derringer. Number 3. Philadelphia Derringer had widespread popularity, and he quickly made over 15,000 of these. But as soon as that took place, there was widespread copying of his design, and many manufacturers started producing these small concealed carry guns. Some going as far as hiring people with the name Derringer just so they can put it on their guns. However, California Supreme Court ruled in a landmark trademark case, Derringer versus Plates, which actually put the concept of trademarking on the map in the United States. Number 4. It was originally invented by Henry Derringer, the Philadelphia Derringer, but his name has one R. From then on, any Derringer made after that had 2 R's. Because of this trademark law. Number 5. Being a single shot, Derringers always sold in pairs. And Henry Derringer was also famous for producing paired dueling pistols. And rarely ever will you find a matching pair of the original Derringers. Number 6. Being the first real CCW pistol, which is why it grew so much in popularity. It was very popular with the common people as well as assassins. Most famously was used to assassinate Abraham Lincoln by Wilkes Booth. However, its most popular purchasers were women. Number 7. The Remington Model 95 was produced in 1866, 2 years before the death of Henry Derringer, and it was produced till 1935. Remington Model 95 is typically what people think of when they think of a Derringer, and it became so popular that it overshadowed all other Derringer designs and became synonymous with the term Derringer with over 150,000 sold. Number 8. There's so many different variations of this concept of this concealed carry pistol back in the day. Because of the popularity of these tiny little Derringers, there were so many different variations of this that it truly revolutionized the concealed carry weapon. The 7-shot Chicago Palm pistol, which had 7-shot rotary magazine. The James Reed Knuckle Buster, which was a 6-shot revolver that had brass knuckles. The Marson 3-bore Derringer, which also had a small knife. The 1890 French Gallia, which was a 5-shot semi-automatic pistol, one of the first ever. As well as the Sharps Derringer, which had a 4-shot fixed barrel but had a revolving firing pin. Number 9. Depending on who the manufacturer was and who they were marketing to, if it was to men, it was usually referred to as a vest pocket pistol. However, as to women, it was referred to as a purse pistol, stocking pistol, or muff pistol. And finally, number 10. While capitalism can be cruel to people like Henry Derringer, it was his ability to think differently about what people want and their desire for self-defense and concealed carry guns. Some have argued that the Philadelphia Derringer paved the way for today's modern CCW. Some have even suggested that we might be 50 years behind on concealed carry pistols if it wasn't for this gun. The Philadelphia Derringer and Henry Derringer's insight led the way for the Baby Browning, the FP45 Liberator, which both helped during World War II. And it showed gun manufacturers a great popularity and demand for CCW. And its popularity in capitalism that always leads to more innovative designs. So there you go. There's the top 10 things you probably didn't know about the Derringer. I know there's all sorts of stuff I didn't say. If you have any, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. We're now selling God, Family, and Guns gear, and that link is below. If you feel called to support this channel through Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this YouTube channel is we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that stuff in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.